Oh, what do we have here? Today we got bar owner kills man for urinating in a parking lot. Thank you guys for tuning in, and without further ado, let's get it.
It's just after midnight in Key West, Florida, when police receive an alarming 911 call.
Dang.
Key West 911.
Yes, hello. I just shot someone.
You just shot someone? Okay. Why'd you shoot him?
I came at me aggressively in my parking lot.
Police arrive at the parking lot of a local bar where they find 21-year-old Garrett Hughes suffering from a gunshot wound to the abdomen area.
Who's the person that had the gun?
Right here. Yes.
Oh, hey,
Right
get away from the gun right now. Go. I want you to get against that wall.
Imagine you going out to the bar just to have some drinks. You're a little tipsy. You take a piss in the parking lot just to get shot. I'm pretty sure Buddy wouldn't even went out that night if he knew that was gonna happen. God dang, that's cold blooded right there, bro. Like what?
Get against the wall. Listen to what I'm telling you. Get against the goddamn wall. I don't care. Get against the wall.
The cop about to say, man, fuck your property, bro. You just shot somebody. That don't give you the right to shoot somebody.
Where'd you get shot at?
Right here
In the abdomen? Okay. It's going to be an abdominal shot on him right now.
He been waiting to shoot somebody. No cap. He been waiting to put a bullet in a motherfucker.
Shot in the abdomen. He is conscious. Let's work on him. Hold on a second. I'm dealing with someone that just got shot. You keep your hands right where they're at.
Hey, Bubba, look at me. Garrett, look at me.
Yeah, gloves.
Garrett, look at me. Garrett, look. Stop.
All right, hold on a second. Dude, if you grab that gun, I'm going to plug you full of holes.
Police identify the
All right, you about to fuck around and find out, Bobby. Chill out. You on the phone. He told you get against the wall. You not listening. I'm trying to tell you.
suspect seen here as 57-year-old Preston Lloyd Brewer III, the owner of the building where the bar is located and frequent patron, as described by one witness. The officer also notes a handgun resting on the hood of a Jeep.
I told you right now to get against the wall. Listen to what I'm saying right now. We're trying to save this guy's life, okay? Get against the wall. Yeah, whoever's telling him to grab the gun, stop it, okay? I'm dealing with him and the person shot.
Is he responsive?
That's the person shot.
Sit down real quick for me. Just till we get everything figured out.
I think he drunk. Yeah. How many of y'all want to bet he drunk?
Okay? You're okay. Just relax and we got to get everything figured out.
He nervous as hell, but how you gonna be nervous as fuck when you just shot somebody, bro? Like how, Sway?
Real quick. That's fine. That's okay. Real quick because of the circumstances,
I understand.
I'm just letting you know. I'm going to read you Miranda. It's not saying you're in trouble.
No.
So just give me 1 second, okay? Just in case we want to talk to you, all right? All right, so you have the right to
I
remain.
understand everything.
Let me just explain it to you, okay? Has anybody patted him down for weapons or anything?
I have
Just double checking. All right, hold on. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Why do you?
Don't. I'm giving it to you. Don't do that.
We understand that, but we just said not to do it like 6 times. Okay?
He gonna do what the fuck you want to do. That's apparent.
Don't
reach for
stop.
anything.
Stop, or I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
I have nothing else.
Okay. Well,
Stand up.
Just stop.
Stand up for me.
Stand up.
Put your hands against this wall for me. Good.
You can sit down. You can relax. But like I said, I'm gonna read you Miranda because of the situation. Sit down for me. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything?
The officer reads Preston his Miranda rights before questioning him further.
Or would you wish to speak to us if we have
I'm willing
questions?
to talk to you
Yeah.
about what happened.
Yeah, this is the reason I read Miranda is because obviously we've been telling you to sit down and I'm going to have questions, okay? I'm not saying you're in trouble. And you're not even in handcuffs. I'm just telling you
No, I got
because of
it.
the circumstances, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
So I came out of my bar, which I own all of this. He was pissing, and I asked him to stop pissing on the wall. He turned around in an aggressive manner, and it appeared that he was going to reach for something.
You shot a man for peeing The man was trying to urinate and you couldn't let the man urinate. I wouldn't. What? This is so petty. Like what?
As soon as he did, I said, stop. And he didn't. I pulled and shot him.
So where's the gun at that he had if you thought he had a gun?
You heard that right. Preston says he initially confronted the victim for urinating in the parking lot. That confrontation allegedly led to the shooting that would quickly turn deadly after.
That is crazy. You shot a man for urinating on the wall with his covered. Golly, bro. I've urinated in a lot of weird places. Wow. And I never thought I would ever get shot for it.
Garrett was rushed to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead.
What?
according to court documents.
That's what happened. I was in fear for my life. That's what happened.
How can you be in fear for your life when you was fucking with him? He ain't even do nothing.
Okay. Did he make any
Oh
statements
my
to you?
God.
Other than you,
Okay.
So he hurt your
See nothing or
feelings.
anything? I haven't even gone over to him yet.
no, I didn't see anything. I saw him
That's what he said he hurt his feelings and that's why he shot him.
reach for something, and I was in fear for my life.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
We own all the way to that wall.
What's your name?
Preston Brewer.
Next, police begin to gather witnesses to
That's
hear their
crazy.
side of the story.
Listen, wait, I get it. I get it. Just hold on.
Why are they so jumpy? I don't like that. I don't like no antsy person. That make me nervous. I'm like a pit bull. You get to jump in front of me too much, I'm about to bite.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot going on right now.
That's my best friend.
Okay, so what do you want me to do for you right now?
I'm a firefighter. That's my best friend.
You want me to go to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So what do you want? I understand that, but what do you want me to do for you right now?
Nothing.
Right now we're in the middle of investigation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay?
sir.
So just respect that, okay? There's already people running. If you want to go to the thing, you're gonna have to walk around because right now we're gonna have to take this off.
I was here.
Did you witness what happened?
I was here, yes.
So you saw what happened.
I was here.
Oh damn.
Did you see what happened?
Yes.
Oh my God. If I was this guy, I can only imagine the pain, the hurt, the terror, the trauma that he just experienced. When you're just going out with your buddy to have fun and then some shit like this happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then come talk to me.
Like here's your scene right here. Okay. So your friend was against the wall taking his urinating.
My friend was peeing
Right.
over here.
Okay.
Peeing, not urinating.
Okay.
Peeing. We can talk normal. He was peeing here. They were having words. I can't tell you what was said.
That's fine.
He was coming here. This guy started approaching my friend.
Okay.
Whatever words were said, I have no clue.
It's fine.
My friend was peeing, which were, peeing. Liz,
So he got shot with his in his hand. Dang.
turn around.
That's
and the guy
cold-blooded.
Clutched his weapon,
What point did he take his weapon out when he's coming across the parking lot?
at least by those bags.
By those bags. Okay.
Yeah.
And at what point did you hear or see the shot being fired?
I mean, he was easily right before that truck.
Before the truck. Okay. And then
Yeah.
your friend was still against the wall.
He wasn't against the wall. He
Okay.
was in this perimeter right
In
here.
this perimeter here. Okay. Could you see a full view of both of them at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then once he fired his shot, did you back away or keep going
No,
towards your friend?
no. He kept shooting him right the there. Came up.
I got a question for you guys. I know in my community, when you talk to the police, it's considered snitching. If you are in the streets, I don't give a fuck. If I see my friend get shot, streets or not, I'm telling. I'm gonna be a witness. Cause it ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let somebody kill my friend and they get away with it. And I'm not gonna risk my life for it. Like my friend is already gone. We can't help that, right? So now I'm finna tell and you finna suffer. I'm not finna suffer because you did something stupid. I'm finna mourn my friend. I gotta mourn my friend, kill you, have that at the back of my mind for the rest of my life. No, I'm gonna let the police deal with it. I'm telling.
Who's that? Who did?
So if you my friend, don't do nothing illegal around me because if the cops ask and I know, I'm telling. Because a snitch is telling to wiggle out of something. I'm just telling. No reward, no nothing. What Charleston White said.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then he came up, hit him with his gun.
Which hand would
So he pistol whipped him.
I think his right hand.
His right hand, okay.
Oh, you got two witnesses that seen this boy you cooked.
Where did he hit him at?
This
Where
was-
did he hit him at?
This was so unnecessary.
Where did he hit him?
Yes.
In the,
No.
That's his mom.
You said you hit him with the gun first, like shot him or hit him or punched him?
Like that.
Okay, so where did you hit
that
him
Mom?
with first? Inside the head?
Yep. Inside
Okay.
the head.
What happened after
So
that?
after that, after he shot, the gun shot off.
Okay, so the gun.
He pushed him back.
Did you
from the
see
gun.
the gun? Did you see him pull the trigger and pull the trigger at him, or you just heard the gunshot?
I think he went to his abdomen and
Went to his abdomen. Okay.
Damn.
Did you see it?
I couldn't really see it.
That's okay. That's fine. I just need to know because there's some things we see, some things we hear.
Because it was like wrestling, like.
So they were fighting. So they got into after the gun got hit. They get into a physical.
Yeah. And
okay.
then the gun went
Right.
off.
And then the gun went off. Okay. Okay.
Do you know why we're here?
Yes, because the boy just got shot down back there for no reason. I walked out when it happened.
Okay, can you tell me?
One time ago, they said right, they were arguing about something. I don't know what the argument was about. I know that they was arguing and it became physical. I don't know who transpired the physical. I don't know. And then the man shot him. The gun, I heard 3 times. People say they heard 5 times, but I heard 3 times. I was right there.
So
Damn.
Did you see the actual gun getting pulled out and
He got
fired?
out before it even transpired. He came out with the gun. He was
His sole intention was to do bodily harm. He wanted to shoot his gun. He wanted to be a Billy Badass.
his demeanor and everything prior to this happening when he was sitting at the bar, where you could tell he was angry or irritable or had some kind of, I don't know, something on his chest that he was irritated about. I don't know.
Yeah.
He said that man came at him in an aggressive manner. That man didn't come at him in an aggressive manner. And if he did come at him in a way aggressive manner, there's no right point to go out and shoot multiple times.
Facts.
There's absolutely no right.
Can you tell me what you saw or heard or observed?
From the beginning, I feel like Preston was like a little bit weird, like the whole entire night, and like saying like weird things to me, and like drunk out of his normal drunkenness, because he comes here all the time. Like all the guys, they had went outside, they had paid their tab, they left, whatever, and then I was literally sitting at the bar and I heard 2 gunshots, and none of it makes sense. I was like, what the f just happened? And then I heard 3 more. Or 2 more, I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 gunshots.
He shot that person 3-4 times?
Hours pass before Preston is seated in an interview room with a detective where he gets a chance to explain himself.
Tell me what happened. And start, if you can, just start I guess the night that you were at Contown that night?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, go ahead and let me know. Tell me what you got.
I was there for Super Bowl.
Okay.
I was with my niece and her boyfriend.
Okay.
They left. I am now single, so I hung out for a little bit longer.
Yo ass should have been in a relationship. Yo old ass shooting people for no reason. He looked like he young enough to be your son.
To see if maybe
What the hell?
a potential shooter might show up.
Okay.
Nothing happened. I was ready to go home. I noticed there was a lot of activity going to and from the back door,
Okay.
as we have discussed in the past,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So I went out back to just see what was going on. As you know, I am armed.
Shouldn't have been.
Nature of my business, my property.
All right.
I went out back and there was
Handling a gun when you're drunk.
not one, this was not a drug dealer, I don't think, just a guy. And he had buddies with him and there were cars, but he was in between 2 cars. There were people on either side, and I guess they were all together. I don't know. They hadn't come from inside the bar. I don't know where they came from. And he's pissing in the parking lot
Okay.
and on the building. And I said, man, can't you just go I'll be honest, can't you just go in the f***ing bar and piss in the toilet? And
It's his dick. That's his. That's his wee-wee. If he want to go, what? You don't control what a man do with his thing?
exchanged words. And as it progressed, he became more agitated and approached me. And I said,
Yeah, I would be aggravated too if you asking me about where I'm pulling out my wiener to use the restroom at.
look, I own this. Stop. He continued to approach. I said, I'm armed. It appeared as though he was reaching for something.
What about the fight y'all had though? Why is that not being brought up into play?
The first shot went off this way. The second shot went off up in the air. To the best of my recollection, he was already on top of me. It would happen that fast.
Where's the marks on your face at, and where's the marks on your skin though?
Okay. No doubt, I fired a weapon.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't let me wash my hands.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
It happened.
All right.
I immediately, once he was down, did not continue to assault him. Set my firearm on the hood of a car.
Okay.
Awaiting the arrival of the police. I did not render aid because other people showed up to render aid.
Okay.
And I know he's got a lot of witnesses. They're going to say a lot of different things.
Boy, they finna tell on your ass. They finna tell on your stupid ass. That man just died for using the restroom outside. Like, how do you explain this to his mom?
That's what happened from my perspective.
Okay.
But I can tell you, he was on me so fast that my second shot went in the air.
Okay.
It was that fast. On my property, I stood my ground. I feared for my life.
That's not how that works, bro.
Preston claims he was in fear for his life and was defending himself in the incident.
That's
but
cap.
detectives continued digging for more answers.
That dude was agitated already.
How many y'all think that's cap? I feel like that's cap.
I mean, you can test me for drugs or whatever. I don't know. I swear, I hope he's okay. I hit him in the abdomen.
Why not? If you was gonna shoot him, why not just shoot him in the leg? Why hit him anywhere in the torso? Because you know, anything from the neck to the waist is gonna be critical damage. It's gonna be a major artery. Why not just like shoot him in the kneecap or something? If you wasn't trying to kill him, why not just deneutralize him versus shooting him in the stomach? That was crazy.
I don't think I hit him with the second shot because the second shot went in the air. It was that fast.
So when the altercation happened, that you all came together, was there any contact with you and him? Did you grab him? Did he grab you? Was there any hand contact?
Not to my recollection.
Okay.
It happened so fast, but when somebody's coming at you that fast,
I got you.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Now, if we're going to get into very minute particulars, that's what I'm going to ask for a lawyer.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you the overall scope of what happened. And the reason I asked for you is you understand the dynamics of that establishment.
Yes, I do.
And so you know I'm armed all the time. Nature of my business and what goes on back there. And really all I was doing was walking through here to see what was going on, to give me a little call if something was happening.
All right.
That's it.
When you
didn't contact a lot.
No, we have, and you always tell me people have been doing stuff back there. We got a good relationship.
In all honesty,
That y'all got a good relationship. Ah man, we gotta throw this interview out the window, man.
I don't think they were dealing anything. I think they were just drunk guys.
Okay.
They're local.
They're at a bar, duh. That's what the f happens at a bar. You drink, you get drunk, you go home. That's what the f happens. It's your come on, bro. Come on.
All right.
Come
I can tell
on.
you, one of them's probably going to try to kill you based on
Did they say anything?
the looks. And finally, your officer that did not detain me.
Right.
Really, he didn't handcuff me, but we went and sat on my back steps. Because originally I was looking at the scene, and the guy was looking at me like, yeah, I'm going to get even with you. And the officer saw it too, and he said, just come sit over.
You get understood all that off a look.
Just look this direction.
When you engage in the
He's over to piss, and he zipped his pants up, and we had words, and he came at me.
Okay.
And I mean, there's no reason for me to go at a guy that's just pissing other than verbally. Just, really, go to the f***ing bar. They got 3 bathrooms.
I got you. No.
So I don't know. Beyond that, I didn't know him. He had no reason to have malice for me that I'm aware of.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people know me, you know that.
Yeah.
I did not recognize him as someone that I'd run into before.
Okay. All right. And as far as words, you can't remember what he told you or anything like that?
No, it
Okay.
was all, I hate to say it, but in the heat of battle, in the heat of the moment.
Heat of the battle? What the fuck? Y'all at a bar. This ain't no battle.
Words are exchanged. Yes. Can I be verbally abusive? Yes. I can. But did I walk him and strike him to cause him to come at me? No.
All right. Okay.
Look at my size. I mean, no. And my recollection is the guy was a little bit taller than I am.
All right. Did he hit you? Did he strike you?
No.
Hey, not one time did he ask that this man is okay. He probably did. Am I wrong? Did he ask that? Because I don't remember asking, is he okay? I think he did ask something to that sentiment earlier, but I don't feel like he cares too much about if the man's going to make it or not.
He came at me in a threatening manner.
Okay.
And it appeared as though he was reaching for something. But
Okay.
it was coming at me.
All right.
And
Did you see what he was reaching at or anything like that?
I did not.
Okay.
What do you mean by threatening manner? Like, what this could he threaten?
When you come at me with words and yell like, yeah, we're going to have issues. Because I mean, where he ended up, the best of my recollection, was outside here. Okay?
Behind the cars.
Right. Outside now.
Originally
And
down
you
here,
tell me if I'm
to you.
you tell me if I'm incorrect. But yeah, so he obviously came toward me.
Okay.
Did you find him here next to the building? No. You found him in the middle of the parking lot, which is where I was. Which means he came to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, there was no reason for this. This was
Do you remember if you were holding the gun with one hand or with two hands?
me.
Were you able to actually watch out properly?
I'm going to maintain stand your ground all day long. I mean, it's my parking lot. He's coming at me. What I hope comes out of this, I understand your job. And I understand friends don't cross that line for your job. I think this is a case for a grand jury.
How the fuck are you going to decide that right now?
Oh, that's what we're here. Do you know my job?
Yep. I think this is a case for a grand jury to investigate all the facts.
This is something that we get all the facts. We get everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We put everything together. And before we do anything,
I don't want to go to jail tonight, but I'm not going anywhere. So, take it to a grand jury.
That's up to the state. Preston, we put everything together, we take it to the state, then they make that decision.
This wasn't a revenge thing. This wasn't one of the dealers back there. It wasn't like I was hunting somebody.
I got you.
In no way, shape, or form.
I got you. You had gone to the bar earlier. What time you think you got to the bar?
We watched the whole Super Bowl.
The whole Super Bowl? Okay. How many drinks you think you might have had?
Probably 3.
3? Was it drinks or beers? Who you drinking? Beers?
Oh, God, I'm tired of hearing this guy talk.
You just drink beer?
Preston admits to drinking at the bar before the shooting, before asking some questions of his own.
Okay.
So here's what I would ask. If you want to hold me, for whatever reason, give me 3 or 4 days.
What?
Here's why.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen somebody come in making demands. What do we got going on here, y'all? What? Wait. I am appalled by this. Like, this man literally just said, give me 3 days? What? Who the fuck are you, buddy? Hold on.
3 or 4 days. Here's why. I'm a one-man shop. I've got to pay estimated taxes.
You can forget about that. You finna lose that shit. Oh God, that's gone, buddy.
The only one that can do it. I've got to be in my office. I don't care if you come and sit with me to make sure I don't go anywhere.
All right.
But he finna run like a motherfucker. How many of y'all want to bet is they let him go? If they let him go, because the offer just said, yeah, we have a great relationship. How many want to bet he's gonna book it? He gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
I've got to be able to do that. Can I ask you how the fellow's doing?
Oh, now you care.
Right now he's critical.
Does anybody else have access to the Duslivreacts system other than yourself?
Don't lie. Don't lie.
To the parking lot?
No, I need to get in there and look at it.
For you, the only one that has the capability to do that, or is there somebody else that has access?
There is somebody else, but I don't give you permission yet.
All you gotta do is get a search warrant and your permission. That shit is out the window. You didn't have to do this, bro.
To be able to see that. You understand we're going to need to be able to see the video.
So what's the over-under on me going to Rick Ramsey's hotel tonight?
Rick Ramsey's hotel. That's a good way of putting it. We're still working out all the details.
Boy, you going to the precinct suite, the county jail hotel suite 1945.
So we're not making that decision right this second.
I would like to get in touch with my lawyer. I've asked 3 times and was denied the ability.
When did you ask for that?
When I was detained at the scene.
Okay.
And while I was downstairs.
When the guy came, you said the guy came towards you, do you remember anything or any type of threatening things that he told you or anything that he made actions? I know you said he grabbed you something.
He was coming to aggressively get me. He was taller than I was.
All right. Did he show anything like, did you remember anything hand maneuver?
I feel like he's lying. How many of y'all feel like he's lying? I feel like he's lying.
Hand things. Do you remember anything?
It was just that fast. No.
Okay.
Next, one detective reveals the reality of the situation.
The hospital had contacted us a little bit ago. I just talked to the detective that was out there, and the kid did pass away.
Ooh.
So I just want to let you know that. All right.
Yeah, your Benny gone, buddy. Gone, bye-bye.
Unfortunate thing, but I got to tell you, I've been too long, and I don't need to hold anything back. But
you took somebody's son's life for urinating in the parking lot. That is wild.
We're gonna do the blood draw. They'll give you your medication out there, and then we'll. Right, and while you're doing that, we're gonna do what we gotta do, and then see what avenue the state wants to take. Okay. All right. They'll take you now. The gentleman that were downstairs will take you up there.
You done.
What's the over-under on this? You're honest with me. What's the...
But he can't say you, boy, you going to jail. Might get a slap on the wrist because, you know, you got some friends in the department, but for right now, you spending the night.
Everything's gonna be bearing on what the state, they're the ones that know the stand your ground law better than any of us. We'll present it to them and see what they say. Okay, we got their story, your story. You were honest with us with what you said. And we just let them go. It's very, the stand your ground.
This guy got some serious connections because I ain't never seen nobody be able to talk to the cops like this and have this type of rapport.
The state, we've had these cases before where they're the ones that know that, they know that law better than us. Okay.
They didn't have like no camera footage or nothing. I mean, because if it's the witness's word against his, he's done. But if they got cameras back there and they can kind of see what happened, that kind of changes the scope of everything to see who was in the wrong and who wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Who was in the right, who wasn't. Whoop-de-whoop. Why are you trying to fight somebody that's twice your age, though? Like, you look like you could be his dad and his grandpa.
For first-degree premeditated murder, among other weapons-related offenses.
Facts.
Online records show he was later found guilty of first-degree murder by a jury and sentenced to life in prison.
Damn, just for somebody urinating in the parking lot.
Without the possibility of parole.
That's what his ass get though, because why would you do somebody like that? Shoot somebody down. Actually talk to them. Who gives if it's your bar or not? Like at the end of the day, if as long as they not pissing on the floor in the inside of the bar, what was so this was the most senseless murder I've seen on my channel. Like this was just bananas. To even sit here and witness like what in the entire fuckity fox. That was crazy, bro. You had no business doing that, bro. That was just dead wrong. That wasn't no stand your ground. That was you initiated the confrontation by talking to him. Then y'all get into a scuffle, he probably beat you up or you go at him, whatever the case may be, and you just took his life. And now you lost your life. You had a thriving business. You was doing good. And for what? Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. And that's it, baby. We out.